All right, so I originally wasn't gonna make an Obi-Wan video until it was all done and do it like I've been doing the other videos. But we gotta talk about episode 3. Fuck. So, Obi-Wan is very good so far. It is very good. I'm not gonna do any of the stuff I do here. It's just gonna be quick thoughts on episode 3 because I really liked it and it really reminds me of why I love Star Wars. It's so there's so much happening. So they after the first two episodes, Leia and Obi-Wan end up on a different planet, and then so they have to play father and daughter, and that's you get the first scene of her realizing that. First, she asks him, she's like, "Are you my real father?" Because she knows she's adopted, and he's like, "I wish I was." You could take that in two ways. Was he in love with Padme? Which I've always had a theory that he kind of was, but like maybe not. But like, or maybe he's like, I just want to save you from the genocidal maniac. I wish you weren't related to him. And then, so Obi-Wan is so broken these last 9 years, 10 years, last 10 years, and he's trying to decide how to keep on going. And then he learns Anakin's alive, and he like has a fucking panic attack. I love the way they do these inserts from the prequels of him reliving everything and him like begging for Qui-Gon to talk to him. Like, you know Qui-Gon's gonna show up, but it's like he's really lost his way, and he's really lost his faith in the Force and in the Jedi. And then, so really, the big reason we're here is that fight, with that first rematch. You know there's going to be another one, and you know he's going to get his ass kicked here. But when Vader shows up, and he's hiding in that little like droid building, and he looks out the window and sees him, and his eyes widen, like he's terrified. Ewan McGregor is killing it. And it feels like Star Wars, like just the vibe. Like this whole thing is like, this reminds me of the movies in a way that most of the shows haven't for whatever reason. Maybe it's because they're using movie actors, but it's just the vibe I'm getting. Anyone who's like, do you think the quality is bad? Like, okay, maybe, but like, it's got the vibe. Isn't that enough for now? It's not a movie. You weren't gonna get a movie. Just be happy we have them back. Like, I'm sorry to say, but that's what we're getting because Disney wants to go in other directions. But you see him look out the window terrified, and then he says to their new friend or whatever, Game of Thrones lady, he's like, get Leia home, please, because he's gonna go distract Vader, because he's like, he can't find out about his kids. So he leads Vader away, and we get the lightsaber duel. And first thing I noticed is they really upped the particle effects on the sabers, and it's because like every hit is like I don't know what it is that's different, but I think it was in the sequel trilogy as well. When they hit and the sparks fly off the swords, and then Obi-Wan is just falling to the ground. At first, he doesn't even engage. He's just kind of like, nope. And that happens again, and he's like, nope. And then finally, he's forced to face him, and he just gets his ass kicked. And Vader's walking around just doing it with one arm. Like, it's cool to see him be robotic, but he's also very nimble here in a way that was weird. But like, for whatever reason, I kind of dug the vibe. And then you see him. So Vader uses the Force and knocks something over, and grabs Obi-Wan, like by the throat, and holds him in the air, and then sets the ground on fire, and throws Obi-Wan into the fire and drags his body. It's insane. I saw that. I was watching that and I went, what the fuck? I was like, what? You know that man's been thinking the entire time since he was left on Mustafar. He's been thinking, that's what I'm going to do to this fucker. He's like, that's how I'm going to get him. Like, I appreciate they're also playing up the... Obi-Wan is so broken from having to... what he thought was kill the person he raised. Even though, like, they never really liked each other. It is what it is. You kind of got to lean into it here. But, like, they never liked each other. And that's in my Revenge of the Sith video. But you see him drag him in the fire by the face. It's crazy. I don't know. It's got the vibe. Maybe it's the actors. I don't know. I'm really loving it. And I even like Reva, the third sister. It's so nice to like Star Wars again, I think. And, like, fuck you if you're a racist and are sending racist things to her. If you don't like the direction, don't watch it. I don't know what to tell you. There'll be other forms of Star Wars for you. There's a bunch of different shit coming out. You'll find something. Or don't. But, yeah, those are my quick thoughts on episode 3 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. There will be a big Obi-Wan video when the show is done. I'm not sure how long it's going to be because there's 6 episodes. But it'll come. The only thing I'm having an issue with Obi-Wan is Disney Plus is doing that usual shady shit they do where they're like, first episode's an hour, and then every other episode is like 40 minutes, no longer than like 49 minutes, and half of it, like 8 minutes of it, is credits, intro, previously. Stop jerking me around. Just make them all an hour long. But other than that, I really love it. And I look forward to the next episodes. So, hope you guys enjoy the quick thoughts.